Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead Cande Roth. We're looking at a really nice day, 80 to 85 in different spots on the island. Gonna feel good. Got the Hump Day Hoedown tonight at Dublin Deck. When we're done dancing the night away, spinning the wheel, eating, drinking, there could be some rain and thunderstorms later this evening, but it's gonna hold off till later tonight. So we got a nice day today. Yeah, let's go.
Sounds good.
Come on. Abigail, my middle child, graduated middle school yesterday.
How exciting was it?
It was great. I sent you a picture. What'd you think?
Yeah, she looked great. It was a great picture. Loved it.
Yeah. I'm going to get to a very interesting story, Cande. You know, wherever I go, I'm always causing some sort of trouble, as you know.
Oh, dear.
All right, but let me
What
just...
have you done?
Let me give you the overall perspective. The graduation was great. 1 hour done, in and out. It's great. Maybe an hour and 10 minutes. Then we went afterwards. She really wanted to go to Chili's. That's where we went.
Ah.
Yeah. And I also thought that was a good idea because it's not in our town. And you know all the restaurants in our town would have been packed after graduation.
Absolutely.
So when she suggested Chili's, I was like, you know what? Let's get out of Dodge. Let's get out of here.
I've never eaten at a Chili's. So what did you have?
That's wild that you've never been to...
Never been to Chili's.
We're going to have to change that.
What did you eat? Maybe you'll tempt me.
Well, we always start off with the bottomless chips and salsa with the side of sour cream.
Gotcha.
That goes to the table immediately. Then a quesadilla was ordered for the table. Everyone had a triangle of quesadilla.
All right, just a cheese quesadilla.
Yeah, cheese and chicken. Then I had fajitas, chicken and steak fajitas. You know, they come out sizzling. I love that. Elijah had shrimp fajitas. He loved those. He loves shrimp, yeah. Leah got her famous quesadilla explosion salad, which she loves there.
That sounds delicious.
Abigail got her order of wings, her 15 boneless wings. She took some home afterwards. Wow. And Dana got the ribs, and it's like half ribs, half boneless chicken wings. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I might have to go to Chili's.
It's honestly, of all those types of restaurants, it's got to be my favorite. I love, and the bottomless chips and salsa is well worth the price of admission. So,
all right. Sounds good.
Now, graduation was great, awesome. You saw the picture, all that. Wait, before I get to my story, after Chili's, we wanted to walk on the beach. Some of us wanted to go down to a beach, take a walk. So we go down to Smith's Point Beach. We get, and that's about, at this point, it's about 7:45 at night.
All right.
It's still beautiful, still light out.
Yes, it is.
We get out of the car. It is freezing.
Stop it.
Freezing.
This is what I had when I was away.
When I say, I'm not saying it was a little breezy and we were being babies about it. It was freezing, the breeze. So we literally
find that delightful. I love that.
Walked on the beach for 5 minutes, went back to the car. It was so cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you know where to go to cool off.
That's right. All right. Here's the story, Cande, at graduation yesterday.
Yes.
I want your take on this.
All right.
So I got yelled at. I got ran after and yelled at by one of the ladies at the door to the auditorium handing out programs. Okay?
What did you do?
So in our school, and it's I don't want to be rude to anyone, but I have a complaint in our school.
Oh, boy.
They do something that is ridiculous. Anytime there is something going on in the auditorium, it could be a band concert, it could be a graduation, whatever it is, when there's going to be an auditorium filled with parents, grandparents, all those things. They line everyone up. The line extends like, imagine like it's like over a football field long. People just line up on a single line to get into this one door. They close the other doors. There's 3 entries.
Oh, It is annoying. I know exactly what you mean.
All right, so you have the left door down the left aisle closed. The right door down the right aisle closed. The center one is open, but they don't open it until about 20 minutes before showtime.
Right.
So now you got grandparents and just everyone. I have a bad back. I'm not standing on that line for a half hour, right? So
why don't you bring your beach chair like you do for tennis?
I should. Now, I don't know why they do this, why they don't open it until like 20 minutes or 15 minutes before the event. It's one of the silliest, I'll stop short of calling people names, but it's one of the silliest things I've ever seen.
And you got in trouble. What did you do?
So we're there about 35 to 40 minutes before the event, and so it's about 20 minutes before they're going to open the doors. Okay. We figured, the doors have to be open. No, everyone's lined up like sheep. They are lined up on this line to get in. I'm not standing on that line. So we're standing sort of like off to the side near the front, right? So they open the middle doors to let people in, and we were told at that time that they were not opening the left and right side aisles, which is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Why does everyone have to go down the center aisle? And then, out of the corner of my eye, I see a teacher open up the right side door all the way on the right aisle, and they prop the door open. So we went over there. It was at the time. It was me, Leah, and Elisha, and we go over to that door, and we're walking in that door, and the woman at the center, the center aisle, handing out the thing, she runs. You can't go in that door. Why is this door open?
Oh, boy.
I'm being yelled at because I don't want to stand on a line that is more than a football field long where they line you up for some ridiculous reason.
When she yelled at you, what did you do?
We just kept walking into the auditorium.
You got back on the line. Oh, you did.
Kept walking into the auditorium.
Oh, boy.
It's not like I'm trying to go sit in the front row. I want to sit towards the back. I get a better view.
So did they let you stay in the auditorium?
Yeah, they did not kick us out. But I got chased after and yelled at at graduation. And let me just add this. Our auditorium is shameful. The seats, it is in disarray. Every seat has foam coming out of it.
Get on the Board of Education and make that a priority.
It should be. And as a matter of fact, and I hope I got this correct, a year or two ago, it was on a bill that was voted on in district voting like last year or something, and it got voted down to redo the auditorium. Right. It's Cande, when I tell you, I should take pictures next time. It is the most horrible auditorium on the island. It has to be.
Wow.
It's the seats. It is, and anyone who knows who goes to the school is nodding their head. Yeah, it's horrendous.
Well, next time the vote comes up, vote yes.
Yeah. So 2 things. I voted yes. I want the auditorium. So the auditorium's a disaster, and could we please, why can't we open the door to the auditorium 30 minutes before an event, 35 minutes before an event?
You need to get on a committee or the Board of Education. You need to take control.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
If you want change, you've got to be there. You've got to make the effort. You can't just complain.
While we're at it, can we redo the tennis courts? There's cracks all over the place.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
You need to be on a committee.
That was by the way, graduation was wonderful. It was great to see my daughter. Can I add this to graduation? I have never at a graduation teared up before.
What happened?
I'll tell you what. It was like a 2-pronged thing. I watch Abigail walking down the aisle to Pomp and Circumstance. And seeing her go up on stage, and I'm like, oh my God, my little Abigail. This is the first time I ever got emotional at any graduation. And then sitting right next to me to my left is Leah. And I thought about how in 2 years she's graduating high school.
Oh, that's a biggie.
And I almost lost it. I was tearing up, and I turned to Leah, and I'm like, Leah, I almost just started bawling at Abigail for middle school. When you graduate high school, I'm going to be a disaster. I can feel it.
When Casey graduated from high school, and then we had that summer before college, I think I cried every day.
Yeah.
That he was going to leave the house.
Yeah, I could see that coming. No doubt.
It was rough for me, anyway.
And by the way, just side note, the highlight yesterday, truly, besides my daughter, was I saw Barbecue Tom. We got to hug.
You got a hug?
Yes, and his daughter won a science award yesterday.
Oh, that is something. Really?
Yeah.
Go Barbecue Tom.
Yeah, so big night for the Barbecue Tom family. Absolutely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I wonder where they went afterwards.
I have to ask him. That's a good question.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Get back to me on that.
I will. Cande, we got plenty to do. Less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Still want to ask you about what you're better at than 80% of people. We'll get into that. National Days, good news stories. We've got a nice day to start. Could have some thunderstorms late, but it's like if they come, it's later. We're going to have a beautiful hump day hoedown tonight with southbound Dublin Deck. Get there, win tickets, spin the wheel. Let's have some fun. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.